everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan for those of you who are new here. This is the college life. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys a mini tour on Collegetown in Rochester, New York. If you go to RIT like I do, you probably heard about Collegetown. And if you are at U of R or even a few other colleges around here, you're not too far from Collegetown. So this place is kind of a one road of a series of restaurants, little shops, and other things. It's a lot of cool stuff here. It's a lot of late night eats as well, a lot of ramen spots, and so I'm just gonna give you guys a little tour. Down that way we have the Dunkin' Donuts and the CVS right here. There's also a little family diner. They don't always participate in Collegetown activities, but the rest of these places do. As I just mentioned, we do have a CVS here. They are open until 11 p.m., which is insanely useful, especially after work if you need something. I've passed by there many times. Beerhead Eatery. And then we have Beerhead Eatery here, which I have not been to yet, but one day I will. We also have internet on this road. So if you live in a house or a new apartment and you need to get some internet and it's not covered by your utilities, then you can just go here. Next up, we have Rochester Running Company. So they have a bunch of shoes in there, and I believe they actually do participate in Collegetown like sales and things like that. So when college students come back, they do a bunch of sales. I know Mochi Nut does it. I know that Moe's does it as well, which we're coming up to. And this one looks like a new place. Not really sure about it. Looks exciting though. And there's a few empty stores here as well. Maybe they'll fill it up as the years go by. But there's already a lot of stuff here. Here is Moe's. They're open until 9:30. They're pretty good too. We have Moe's and Chipotle on the same road, which I love. Oh, students and healthcare workers enjoy 15% off your order when you show your ID. There you go. That's the first sale. Because this is a very student-oriented area, they do things like that. Then there's another one, T-Mobile, and one of my favorites on this road for the boba, we have Tai Chi. Good little crosswalks, but some people are still crazy drivers here. But anyways, we have some U of R buildings back there. I believe there is this sort of spa. I've only passed by it a few times, but I'm pretty sure it's there. And then we have Texas de Brazil, which I am dying to go to. I still haven't been to, but I will one day. I have it on my bucket list to go before I graduate because it looks so fancy. And the food has really great reviews, so I'm excited just to show you guys on the outside here. And right next to Texas de Brazil, on the corner, is Joy Mart. They're not open crazy late, but they do have a bunch of different foods. It's not like your traditional grocery store. I believe this is more like Asian-oriented foods. And they have a little like pastries and bakery portion of it, which looks delicious. Then there's a bank, of course. Primo Hoagies, great place. They also do student promotions sometimes. They have a really good meatball sub. They're really good. I won't lie. A travel agency. We got Insomnia Cookies. Can't leave out the Insomnia Cookies. Late at night adventures. I've been here a few times before with some friends, and I'll tell you, it's definitely worth it. Some people hate on Insomnia Cookies, but I'll never understand it. In that little quote-unquote hallway, there's another restaurant. I forget what it's called, but there's another restaurant in there. It's Italian, I believe. It's good food as well. Nice little spot. And the Creator's Hand. This one I recently found out about, but it has a bunch of little like cute trinkets and things like that, and like handmade items. It's so cute. I love it. And then of course, my absolute favorite is Mochi Nut. I cannot live without my Mochi Nut. They're so good. They also do some student promotions here and there. And then last but not least, on this side of the road is the Barnes & Noble. They are more U of R focused. The one at RIT closed already, but I mean, it's the same thing. Books. This is a pretty big one. The second floor is entirely to textbooks and things like that. The downstairs is a little small, but oh well. A little nice chill area there. And now I'll take you guys to the other side. So this street is actually pretty active, especially for students. And at the beginning of the semester, I think there were 2 sets of events that went on recently. One was like a Barbie movie outdoors, and a bunch of the stores here had little sales. And then they also did like a back to school thing where a bunch of the stores gave discounts and coupons to students.
Wait.
All right, so as for this side of the street, I actually discovered this pretty recently. We have a Tim Hortons and a Cold Stone. First of all, really great ice cream, and then you got really good breakfast food. That's a plus for me. All right, and then right there, just past the Indian House Express. I've never been, but it looks pretty good so far. Yes, sir. So awkward. Next place on this street, which is pretty popular, is the Chipotle, of course, or Chipotle, as some of y'all might say. Right next door, we have Isuki, which is, I believe, yeah, a Japanese restaurant. Never been. I live right around here, and I've never been to so many of these places. I find that so funny. And then here's a little special gardening store, if you may. There is a Mediterranean cuisine place right back there. That place is really good. I went there once after work, and they had really good food. Good sized portions for a pretty good price. They are open until about 8 o'clock, give or take, I think. And yeah, it was pretty good food in my opinion. Right next door was AT&T. I couldn't really show it because there's people there and I don't want to disturb, but right next to AT&T there is a Starbucks. This Starbucks also has a drive-thru, which is really nice. And then right next to it is this place called Mama San's. They are also another ramen spot on the street. A little bus station, of course, if you need to get places. And last but not least is Mickey D's. They are also open pretty late night. I don't believe they're open 24/7. There is one of those in Rochester, but I tend to avoid that one if I can because there's often a lot of sketchy stuff happening. That is this Collegetown Road in Rochester, New York. There's a few more things down the street. I'm not sure if it's part of Collegetown specifically, but there's things like Taco Bell. I think there's a Domino's nearby. Some other food places as well. Definitely check it out, guys. Oh, and this place is pretty safe at night in my opinion because it's a lot of college students. There is some college patrol in the area, and also it's college students, and I guess we can be knuckleheads sometimes, but we don't tend to do a ton of crazy things. So in my experience so far, it's been pretty safe. Although it's a busy street in the day, it's relatively quiet to other areas. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you like the little tour. You guys should definitely check it out for yourselves. There's a lot of other spots in Rochester to check out, but that's this one. Have a great day and goodbye.